Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now in the process of expanding our economy. That'll improve our treasury and benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. All you do, come along, register, and enjoy whatever you want. There's no obligation to get involved in anything, but you can get involved in whatever you choose. We're also a non-separatist organisation. That means we're not going to separate you into a group based on what you look like or where you come from or what your gender is or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. All individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But before that affirmation, we have our opening prayer, a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. That's very different from short-term pleasure that you get from buying your new car or moving into your new house, traveling the world, whatever it is that you want to do. It's that inner calm that's always with you. And yes, you still have peaks of pleasure and days where things are not going so well and you'd be a bit down there. But underneath it all, you have that calmness, that knowledge that really you are a stable being living in eternal joy. And that is something that everybody seeks. And it's wonderful to have. And the only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is that the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find that everything that you want in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after money or struggle to fit things in time-wise or with relationships. It'll all start happening and working for you. So it's a good way to live your life. Right. So I want to welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of our members watch recordings because it's just not convenient time for them to be here live. And so we do stream live into YouTube and our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly, and the recordings are automatically there. On the odd occasion where the recording doesn't work for whatever reason, we record it here and then we post it into Facebook within 24 hours usually. So let's get started with that little prayer and affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Excuse me. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right. Well, who have we got here? We've got people that you can see that are here in our link, and we'll have quite a number of people watching on YouTube, and we may have people watching in Facebook, but unfortunately we don't see those, so we don't know. But the people that are here, we've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster in England, Maureen from London in England, and Gary from St Albans in England, I think. And you got me from Cornwall in England. And we got Till in from Munich in Germany. And let's have a quick look. We've got Radio Pirata in from Puerto Rico, Ramachandra from Watford in England, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Kim from Cork in Ireland, and Werner from South Africa. So, right, let's start off with the numbers. I can give you those, and then I'll bring you up to date with other matters. We have an increase of 5 in the 777 plan to 45,155 members in there. We have an increase of 13 in our registered members to 53,330, and an increase of 13 also in our 23 in our active member count to 4,248. An increase of 3 in the ShareHope Powerline Plan Pro members to 818. There's still about 60 people that haven't renewed their subscription, and they're crazy. I can't do any more. I sent it out and we've emailed them, and okay, if they lose out, they lose out. We can't do anything about it. We have an increase of 2 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,093. No change in the Success Blueprint, stable at 47. And we have an increase of 159 in the Best Plan Ever, taking us to 384. Still a very, very low number for that plan. When you consider we've got 4,200 active members, and we've only got 384 that have actually taken one of the options on the form. One of them is totally free, or no out-of-pocket cost. So there's really no reason not to accept that one. However, we've got Nankiep in from Nigeria, and we got Richard in as well from Devon in England. Okay, so that's your numbers. Today we've spent quite a lot of time discussing things development-wise, particularly 2 projects that we're working on at the moment. One is the TIR plan, which Vishal is working on, but of course Vishal and Devyani need to know everything about everything anyway, so it's always a 3-way discussion. That is getting underway, and the first thing we are planning to do there is to get the members into a better structure and a better way to display your affiliate link. Therefore, you make it easier and to record your referrals and consequently your commissions. So that is what Vishal's on. As I say, we spent quite a lot of time discussing it, getting it clear in everybody's mind. And then the other thing, of course, is the mole, which has been ongoing for a while, but Devyani had to come off it to get involved in other things. And she's now back on it, and hopefully we can get phase 1 of the mole up and running in the not too distant future. We're working currently on the commission structure for the mole, because there will be a 2-tier commission structure for any sales from the mole, and also there is an additional override for Pro members of the Sharehope plan. They are it's like a buyer's club, if you like Sam's Club or Costco or something like that. They become members. That is one of the main benefits of the product line that we have for the Pro membership, and so there is additional discount there, or income. It can be a discount or it can be income from sales that you make, additional commission. And so that's what's being worked on currently. Fun Miracles, I've been on to Fun Miracles. I need to get the paid game option redirecting to a page that says coming soon or something similar. We can't have people paying to play games and it's not being recorded anywhere or doing anything because we've not built the back end for that yet. It's not a big deal, but my word, it's taken a lot of hassle to get them to do it. It's really disappointing, and I'll be chasing them up again tomorrow in no uncertain terms. I want it done tomorrow. So there we go. And we've got a couple more people in here, I think. Let me just see who we've got. We had Nankiep. We got Mary from Chicago, USA. Gary says, if I'm all ready, let me put my glasses on so I can read this better. If I'm already a Success Blueprint member, what do I choose to put on the new form when logging in? Well, there are only two options. You either opt to pay $15 or you don't. Okay. As I have an option to buy or pay back 30 that I don't owe. You will owe because you'll get additional time in the Success Blueprint, and you will also have the benefit of earning $1 for everybody you introduce. The money has to come from somewhere, doesn't it? Okay, so it's up to you. You can either pay the 15 or you can pay the $30 out of your commissions, or you can decide to just keep closing the pop-up and it will mean that you're just not benefiting from the plan. And we got Buzina in from Slovenia as well, and we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. No, Gary, you will only have one position, but it's paid every month, and so you will get an extension of time onto your payment, or you will have it available as commission to withdraw. If you're active in the Success Blueprint and the Easy Team Builder, then you can withdraw from your Best Plan Ever wallet as long as you're in both of those plans. Okay. Right. Okay, we've got that cleared up for Gary, hopefully for a few other people as well. There were a couple of issues that were brought up by people yesterday. Can't remember who they were, but one was the Best Plan Ever page was still showing it as a pre-launch type thing. I got that updated today. There are one or two changes in there. Also, there is there was a bad link in the dashboard for the coupons, and that has been sorted out as well. So those two things, thank you for bringing them up yesterday, whoever you were, and we've done it. Okay. I am currently working on ways that you can promote any business. I mean, obviously, I would prefer if you promote ours, but you can promote any business free. And I've got about 10 options really that are there. Free promotion is not really free because you're spending time doing things. Paid is better in many ways because it's scalable and it doesn't take up a lot of your time. But you've got to have the money to put out in the first place to get the to buy the traffic, and so you either spend time or you spend money to get traffic. We've got Till here with a question, I think. The $15 is for the BPE. Extended my ETB membership, gave me $5 in the BPE wallet, which I can access as soon as I referred 5 more KYC verified members to We Share Abundance, right? No, not right. The $15 that you pay means that you're not going to repay $30 out of your commissions. The Best Planner Ever works it's basically a pre-build for the Success Blueprint, and you need to get people that are going to follow you in, otherwise you're wasting your time and your money. Because if nobody follows you in, you're not going to progress. Nothing's going to happen. You mentioned 5 people. 5 people would not get you to the level to pay you into the Success Blueprint if you're not in it already. You need $12 to get into the Success Blueprint. So $5 and 5 people at $1 each is only $10. And you need $12.50 to get into the Success Blueprint. So you need to refer 8 people. That's 8 times 1 is $8. And $5 that we give you, that's $13. So you could get into the Success Blueprint and still have 50 cents left over, which will go towards getting you into the Easy Team Builder. Now, if you're in the Success Blueprint and the Easy Team Builder, then you don't need to be paying that in. You're already in those plans and you can withdraw your funds. So it doesn't really matter how much you've got in there, but you have to have referred a minimum of 3 people to make a withdrawal. And the reason for that is if you've not referred 3 people and those 3 people aren't doing anything, then you're not going to progress. You need 3 people minimum to follow you through the plans. The more you have following you through, the more you'll move quicker, and it'll allow for the people that don't follow you through. If you refer 20 people, there's a very good chance that you're going to get quite a few that will follow you through, and at least 3. But some people you'll refer and won't do anything. So that is that is the same for everybody. you need to have people, not just people that you've referred. It's no good putting in your mum and your dad and your brother and your sister and your cat and your dog and saying, okay, I've referred 6 people. That's great. I've got $6 and my $5 is the $11. I'll refer a worm in the garden and my uncle who I've not seen for 20 years. And so I've got $8 now, that's 13. I'm in the Success Blueprint. Not going to do you any good, because you need to have 3 personal referrals in the Success Blueprint before you can benefit. Even if spillover fills your matrix, it won't do anything for you. You've got to have 3 referrals. And the reason for that is, if you don't have 3 personal referrals going through into other plans, you're never going to progress. You're never going to make anything. And so that is the whole point in the process. It's getting people in and helping them get their people in and helping their people get their people in, and so on. You've got to work. It's not, oh, I'll pay $15 or I'll pay $30 out of my commission, because you won't have anything to pay with if you don't work. And if you're paying $15 up front and you don't do anything, you've wasted $15. So it's about doing what you should be doing anyway. And if you don't, you're not going to progress. And okay, if you're in the Success Blueprint and the Easy Team Builder and you refer a lot of people, you get a lot of $1 commissions. And that's neither here nor there. You get 6 or 7 people following you through, you'll be earning thousands of dollars, not $5 or $10. Okay. So where we go. So I paid $15 to get $5 in my BPE wallet. What am I missing? You're not missing anything. You paid $15. You had the option to pay $15 or not. It means that you won't be paying $30 out of your commissions. But if you're not going to refer people, you shouldn't have paid anything, because you're wasting your time. Okay. And we got Yara in. I've not seen Yara here for a long time. I have had odd, very brief conversations, usually in Facebook, I think. And she says she was in Facebook, but now she's gone into YouTube where she can put messages in. Let me know if you need help. I can help you again. Blessings. I hope you had a nice birthday a few days ago. Thank you, Yara. We don't need any help from the members, particularly at this moment in time, unless you want to get involved in the support team. But I know you were very good in helping us in the past, and if you do want to get into the support team and do a couple of hours a day just answering members' questions and queries, then yeah, you'd be very welcome. But other than that, we don't have anything. We don't have any big sort of payouts or anything to do anymore, because it's all automated. Okay. Right. I hope that has explained what is already explained on the website. There's a PDF there that goes through it. There is also a note on the website that tells you that it's not a passive program. If you are not going to refer people, you're wasting your time. I can't remember how it's put. It's put a little bit more politely, if you like, than that. But being from the north of England, I call a spade, and that is literally the fact. You know, it's there for people that want to progress and work and help other people. And if you do it, you'll make an enormous amount of money. And if you don't, you'll make naught. Okay? Right. Yeah, and birthdays, when I don't celebrate my birthday anymore, but I get a lot of people reminding me every year that I'm getting older. But I don't feel older, and I'm always young at heart. Okay. I am an EBT member on We Share Abundance. I refer one, instead of getting $1.50, I got $1. I can't remember what the commissions are, but you'll have to put in a support ticket. It's not something that we can look into and check here. You will have been paid what you should have been paid, I am sure, but it's not something that I can check here and now. And I can't honestly remember what commissions you're supposed to get. I don't know. I just can't remember. Okay, put in the support ticket. What else? That's it, really. We've covered pretty much everything. So let me do a screen share and give some money away, and then we'll see if any more questions crop up. So here we go, random.org. Should be coming up for you any minute now. I think it's probably there. So here we go. We have numbers from 2 to 2837 in the spreadsheet, each number representing an active elite member. When we click generate, random.org will pick one of those numbers for us totally randomly. Then we'll go to the spreadsheet, see who it is, and give them some money. So here we go. And it is number 2208. Let me pop that in the spreadsheet. 2208. And then we can come back, stop sharing that and come back to the screen share, and we can share the spreadsheet. And that should be coming up for you. And I believe it has done. So get back to the spreadsheet for me. And here we are. That's that number, random.org picked out. So let's zoom down and see who it relates to. 2208. 2208. And this will be a $60 one. We go back up the top. Paste that in. Oh, I've got the wrong one. I've got a 2205. So delete that. We'll go back down there again. 2208. 22. See if I can get it right this time. Here we go. 2208. Go back up the top. Paste that in. Right, now we've got a match. We'll make those a little bit bigger so we can see who they are. And it will be $60 anyway. So same payout. And it's Sadiq 05 is the member going to get $60. And provided favorare, sorry, sounds a bit like a car, doesn't it? That as long as he's in here, he'll get a matching $60 as well. So congratulations to them. Let me save that. We'll get them paid tomorrow, and we can stop sharing that now. And we can come back here, see if we've got more questions or anything. Yeah, put in the support ticket. And we got Kingsley in from Manchester and a couple of people congratulating the winners. I'm sure we all feel that we should be congratulating them. And that's it, folks, for today. There was something else I was going to mention. I can't remember what it is now. Can't have been too important, can it? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so that's it. You need to get out there and get your prospects, get your people into the Easy Team Builder. Focus on the Easy Team Builder. That's all you need to do. It is the easiest thing to promote because you can get people in without them having to put their hand in their pocket. But you have to let them know that they are not going to achieve anything if they don't help other people get into the program. That's all it's about, really. If you go out and get one person a day for a week, you will also get an extra $4 bonus. You'll have 7 people, you'll have the $4 bonus. That's 11. You got your original $5. That's $16. You get paid into the Success Blueprint and Easy Team Builder, and you've got money left over that you can withdraw once you've paid off your $30. Okay. But the main thing isn't about that. The main thing is about getting those other people to the same position so that they are following you through into the Success Blueprint. You can, in 2 weeks, very easily complete your Success Blueprint matrix, and that'll get you in to all these other programs. And then week 3, if you're doing everything correctly, everybody's following you in and you're making money. Now, you're only making a few $100 in week 3. But as people are following in week 4, it's going up into the thousands. So it's really worth putting in a bit of effort. But you've got to do the right thing. You've got to find the right people and help them to do the same and find their right people. We're not looking for millions of people for everybody. All you're looking for are a handful of the right people, helping them do the same. It's really simple, but you've got to put in the effort and the time for a couple of months, 2 to 3 months. And after that, you've got an unstoppable business, absolutely unstoppable. And it'll be generating you more money than you know what to do with. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow. So God bless you all. And I'll be here in our link, 7 p.m. London time, streaming on YouTube and streaming into the Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. Facebook group's not a good option unless you're just watching the recording, because the comments and things don't come through to our link. At least we get comments from you from YouTube. Your best option is to be in our link, but it's always up to you. Okay, God bless. See you all tomorrow.